Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your monthly reading. This is for Capricorn. This resonates with you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Capricorn, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Capricorn out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable. So however it resonates with you, this is for Capricorn. This is for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know? Okay. So it happens so suddenly. All right, so you've got Ace of Cups coming towards you, and I feel like you're going to take a chance with this. This is exactly what you have manifested. Communication opens up. I feel like you're just going to be careful in deciding, okay, is this going to be another disaster, right? So, because it happens so fast and they're very quick, but you've called it in. But take your time, make your decision, right? If it's the right person for you, then they will be patient and wait for you to get to know them. I feel like you're the one that's going to be putting on the brakes. So it's like in the blink of an eye, all of a sudden this person is there. And even though you have called it in and you've manifested this energy, is this the right one? Like, is this the person that I have been manifesting, dreaming of? But the good thing about it is it's very future forward, right? You're inviting new energy into your life. You just want to know if it's the correct energy. All right, so before we get too deep into the love reading, for those of you that are interested, I will be reading career as well. And we will also be pulling you an oracle card, get you a little message from the universe. And also, for those of you that are interested, I do have a lot of time slots opened up in the month of May for private readings. The wait was getting a little long, so in order to accommodate, I have opened up more availability than I usually do. So if you are interested in a private reading with me, you can visit secrettarot.com. I'll leave the link in the description and also pinned in the comments. Okay, so the good news is you've decided to look towards the future, right? And you are just kind of waiting for something to happen. But it's a very good place to be in regards to your love life, because I see in the past, you've went cold towards the past. It's like you've got nothing. You see the past for what it is, and you're just ready for new. 3 of Wands here. And so, you're walking away from a lot of emptiness, and you're headed towards, you see that mountain? See that mountain right there? So this is going to be a huge situation. And it's going to be one of those that is, you start at the bottom and you work your way up to the top, to success. So for you, it's going to be one step at a time. And you're hoping that this isn't going to be yet another empty situation. 8 of Cups here. So the communication begins They are going to be a lot more like emotional. I'm seeing you being more flirty, more, engaging, charming and everything like that. But they're going to be the one that, professes more emotional things. And for you, it might be a little too quick, and your suspicions might, that in itself, when somebody quickly gets emotional, you may think it's a love, they're love bombing me or something like that. So be careful and make, the decisions based on how you feel. Page of Cups here. So you're getting away from absolute craziness. I feel like this speaks of your past and what you want to get away from. Okay, you've dealt with the games, you've dealt with the drama, and if this smells like a game, if this smells like a big giant red flag because they're so quick, then maybe pay attention to that, all right? But you're going to have to put on the brakes and really get to know this person before you go all in, so that you don't make the same mistake and land here in a bunch of chaos. 5 of Wands here. And so here they come. There's great potential here, right? And it just, 1 minute they're there, 1 minute they're not there, and the next minute they are. So it happens very quickly. Knight of Swords, 4 of Wands, and they may start, saying, hey, let's do this thing. Let's, solidify this thing. I'm totally into you, da 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 da. And I feel like that makes you take a step back, because you feel, few things with this Magician, you feel it's too much too soon, and excuse me, and you feel like there may be a hint of manipulation. You just really need to take your time and look into things, okay? Another thing, you've been calling in new energy. You've been manifesting new energy, but you want it to be the right person. So is this the right person? One thing you can do, and I see your angels here, you can set up like a little code word or a phrase or something with your ancestors, your angels, and, ask them, say, hey, if this is my person, have them say this particular word or phrase so that I know. Okay, because there is huge potential here. This is what you want. You want your lifelong partner. You want stability, abundance, commitment. But is this your person? So 10 of Pentacles here. That is the question. Now, in the past, Queen of Swords energy, you could be dealing with an air sign or somebody with air in their chart. I feel like the things that you have dealt with, the particular energies that you have dealt with in your love journey so far has taught you a lot of hard lessons. And at this point, you're smart enough, like a Queen of Swords, to see through, the nonsense, to spot a red flag when you see it, right? Because you don't want to look like a fool again or be fooled again. But I do feel like you're going to kind of take a chance, but take a risk, but a calculated risk. It is a new beginning. It is someone new. Like I said, you're going to keep it flirty and fun, and they're going to be the one that's more quick with the emotional statements, right? So Page of Wands here. So here they come. Ace of Cups. Here comes some new love, but is it the correct person, right? Or are they just going to cause complete and total chaos in your life? This is in your hopes and your fears. This is what you fear. You do not want another destructive person coming in and wreaking havoc on your peace, on your, on your soul. So talking, examining. Do your research on this person. Make sure you're doing your background checks and all of these things. Making sure you go into a new situation. Yeah, take a chance, but take a risk, but make sure it's a calculated risk where you are full of knowledge and absolutely sure what you're getting into. And then here's your angels, right? Set up certain signs or certain code words, like I was saying. Let me see this if this is my person. Let me hear this if this is my person. Okay, you need a sign. And your angels and your ancestors will give that to you. This is for Capricorn. Please clarify judgment for Capricorn. So, there you are, and there they are. We got the King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign or somebody with fire in their chart. We got the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with another earth sign, male or female, whatever. You want something real. You want something serious. This one is like on fire. So they're coming in pretty hot and heavy. And it's going to freak you out a little bit. You're the one that's going to have to pump the brakes and look into things. Okay, to make sure that this person is capable of an equal, a balanced, beautiful, long-term situation, or are they just, turning up the heat for their own selfish wants and needs? It has to be equal. It has to be balanced. Okay? All right. So let's take a look at your career. So I'm seeing there's most definitely a new situation that is coming towards you. Some sort of offering that kind of just happens. It just kind of falls into your lap. I'm seeing there could be a difficult female where you are working right now. Very smart, very capable, but extraordinarily difficult. And they cause a lot of chaos. Okay, so you're actually almost looking forward to, I feel like you're trying to pull something new in. You're trying to manifest something new in. And it just kind of happens. Okay. And it might be happening, this is very specific, while you're traveling somewhere. So keep that in mind. But anyway, this person right here manipulates everyone around them. And it's always very jealousy and catty and all these. It's this person, one bad apple spoils the bunch. It's this one. So when this new situation comes in, you're going to take it. You're leaving this behind. You're going to make a decision to take this chance. There's going to be discussions in regards to that, and this could be, people that are close to you, because there could definitely be moving involved in this. So it might have implications to certain people that are close to you. So there's going to be discussions about this, but there's a distinct possibility that you could be moving because of this huge opportunity that comes your way. But keep in mind, you called it in, and, family may be a factor, but in regards to your decision making, everything will be fine. But in regards to this 10 of Pentacles, the money's going to start flowing even more. And here's the opportunity. And you're going to take a chance on it. right? That is your decision. You're hoping, it's going to be a big change, huge change. And like I said, there may be other people that, you are kind of in charge of, or certain family members that aren't going to want you to move because I do see moving here. But it's a huge opportunity and you have to take it, and everything will fall into place and that money will flow again. And you can get away from whoever this is. All right, this is for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? 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 We have Judgment, and we have Judgment here as well. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So it's time for you to, in regards to your love life and in regards to your career, to make decisions in regards to what is best for you. And everyone and everything else will fall into place. So it's time for you to be a little bit selfish. And that's okay. You got to do what's best for you sometimes, and then so that you are strong enough to be there for other people. All right. In regards to your love life, take your time in making a decision with this fast acting energy. Make sure it's real. Make sure that their words, their actions match their words, okay? And ask for a sign from above to make sure you're on the right track with this particular person, okay? All right, Capricorn, that is what's going on. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. You can now follow me on all the socials, and I'll leave those links in the description box. And if you'd like a private reading, you can visit secrettarot.com. I'll leave that link in the description box as well, and also pinned in the comments. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care, and God bless.